Okay, I got a package from Amazon Renewed. What's in here? Welcome to NOLA Gent. Let the good times roll. Alright, so what's in the box here? But let's see. We got a charger and a cable, which that already puts us ahead of the game when we buy it direct from Samsung or any of the other cell phone providers these days. So Amazon Renewed does give us that big bonus. Just in case you haven't heard about Amazon Renewed yet, Amazon Renewed offers pre-owned, refurbished, and open box products. Items sold on Amazon Renewed are professionally inspected and tested to work and look like new by Amazon qualified suppliers, and they're also backed by the Amazon 90-day renewed guarantee, which makes them eligible for replacement or refund within that 3-month period. That's better than any deal you're going to get from the cell phone manufacturer or definitely from any of the cell phone carriers out there. So it's an amazing deal to be able to test out your cell phone for 3 whole months to see if you even want that phone. And then, let's see, it's all wrapped up nicely in here, and here is our Samsung S22 Ultra. So this phone looks like it's all brand new and nice. The last time that I ordered from Amazon Renewed, it came in the actual box, and this time it certainly is not in the factory original box. Otherwise, it looks brand new and in great condition. I can't tell that it's been used at all. Now, the last time that I ordered Amazon Renewed, I was very happy with the results. I got the Samsung S10 right here, and this has been my phone up until I've gotten this new S22 Ultra. I've been very happy with the S10, so I'm guessing I'll be even happier with the Ultra. Now, the other great thing about it is these are factory unlocked phones. So if you haven't had the pleasure of a factory unlocked phone, I have truly enjoyed my Samsung S10, as the factory unlocked option here has made it just constantly get updates. So compared to my cell phone company, with their locked phones that have all the bloatware from the cell phone company, the updates were very, very sporadic and rare. It would be like months and months after the updates would come out. Whereas with the factory unlocked version, it's been consistent, constant updates. So you get the latest and greatest versions of Android. So I've been very, very happy and much, much more satisfied with how much better the phone works when it's factory unlocked and free of all of that carrier bloatware. So you really do better by going through Amazon Renewed. In my experience so far, really enjoyed the experience. So they're not that different in size really. The Ultra is just a tiny, tiny bit longer, as you see here. So overall, they're very, very similar in dimensions, just a little tiny bit taller and wider on the part of the S22 Ultra, and definitely it looks like much larger camera lenses. So I expect to have much better photographic results. And since I do have a YouTube channel, I do appreciate the need for some better camera ability. So I'm looking forward to trying out and seeing how the S22 Ultra compares to the S10. So head to head, we'll do some comparisons, see how my old phone and the new phone here are gonna do against each other, so we can see what improvements and what technology is accomplished in the years between the S10 and the S22 Ultra. Now I've also got the benefit of having the little S Pen here. So the S Pen is also going to be a nifty new thing for me to get used to. And it seems like a cool thing. I'm not sure I'll find a whole lot of use for it and what I'm using my phone for, but we will see. So, just curious to give this phone a good try, and we'll be kind of using these side by side in some of the filming and work that I'm doing, and we will see how they compare and contrast to each other. So I'm very excited to see what happens. Now, I got a much better deal at Amazon Renewed for the S10. I got a very decent, good discount on the S22 Ultra. So this is the only 512 gigabyte with the 12 gigabytes of RAM S22 Ultra that I saw on Amazon Renewed. The price on it was $1,079.50. So this is a unique item so far from what I've seen on Amazon Renewed, but keep checking. They get new things on there all the time. They did seem to have quite a few of the 128 gigabytes with 8 gigs of RAM S22 Ultras available. That just, from my research, didn't seem to be the very best performing version of this phone. So for what I'm doing with photography and video, I wanted to make sure from my research that I got the 512 gigabytes to have enough storage space, since there's not an SD card this time, and to also get the 12 gigabytes of RAM, which also seemed to be the minimum that this phone works best at. People with the 8 gigabytes of RAM seem to be reporting some lagging and not the performance you typically would want. So this seemed to be about the sweet spot for what I needed, and it just popped up and I was able to get it. But just keep checking on Amazon Renewed, as they frequently do get new things. So overall, I'm pretty happy with what this looks like. It's not as great as getting that brand new phone like I did with my S10, which was completely in the box. It had all of the factory wrapper protectors on it, so I got to peel everything off brand new and have it pretty much as a brand spanking new phone, where this one looks like somebody had possibly pulled it out as a display model or tried it out and took it right back and just didn't find it to be to their liking. But it is perfectly new and good looking to me, so I look forward to doing some testing and seeing how the S22 Ultra and the Samsung S10, to see how the technology has advanced, and certainly how the differences in the camera lens sizes is going to give us different levels of detail. So happy to give a little run through and see how these two phones compare on the work that I do for the videos that I make. So let's go check it out and see how it works out. Here we are with the Galaxy S10 walking towards the restaurant at normal speed. When we walk through the door, I'm going to cut it to 50% speed, and let's see how that performs. And here we go at 50% speed, and that did okay. Now the same situation with the Galaxy S22 Ultra, normal speed here, and then the minute that we open the door and walk in, 50% speed. And it looks like this is smoother than the S10, so here we go with a picture with the S10, and the picture on the zoom looks pretty clear here with those backgrounds. But then with the S22 Ultra, the pictures look even more clear on zoom. Same situation here with the Galaxy S10. It's a good picture, but a little blurry on the zoom in. With the S22 Ultra, it's still a pretty clear photo on zoom in, so improvements there. Now an up-close video of the S10 zooming into a receipt, it's pretty clear. S22 Ultra, same thing. They're pretty equal for clarity for the close-in picture. Now here we go with the Galaxy S10 walking up to a restaurant. You can see there's a little bit up and down from the walking steps. And then as we walk in through the door again, we're going to cut to 50% speed and see how smooth that is. So as we walk in, and now we're at 50% speed, and as we rotate, it's a little jumpy. Now here we go, we actually go over a median, and it still keeps smooth. So I think the stabilization is quite a bit improved for the S22 Ultra. I'm not really getting as much up and down movement from my walking, even though I went over larger barriers in this scene. Now again, as I walk through the door, we go from normal speed to 50% speed, and that also looks much smoother. So I'm thinking that we do have some significant improvements from the S10 to the S22 Ultra. The S22 Ultra's also got a 100 times zoom that allows you to take pictures of the moon like this. Just to be clear, all of the video and photographs used as examples so far have their slow motion and zoom effects done in editing software and not inside of the phone itself. So currently, The Apple iPhone 13 Pro Max seems to be rated very closely to the Samsung S22 Ultra, and most people are rating the photographs on the S22 Ultra as being a little bit better than the Apple's, and then the iPhone 13 Pro Max from Apple is being kind of put a smidgen above for the video category. So that, it's pretty much neck and neck, very, very close to each other. My Amazon renewed package also included a SIM removal tool in addition to the charger and cable. Now, my overall experience so far, I've got to say, this phone's a little bit heavier. I've always been concerned about too big of a phone, too heavy of a phone. That's why I kind of preferred the smaller phones most of the time that I've gotten phones in the past. Now, overall though, I gotta say, sometimes this phone was a little too light with the S10 here, and it always did fit comfortably in my pocket, and I was a bit worried that this larger phone would not quite be as ergonomically nice in my pocket. It has ended up that it hasn't been that big of an issue in my pocket, and it's fit pretty darn well, and I've been able to carry it without a problem. And it's got a little bit more heft to it, certainly, but actually I found that when I'm filming things and doing the things I do, that little bit of extra weight kind of helps me stay more stable. So overall, it's been a very nice performer, and the larger lens size is really, I think, made for better pictures and better video. And I've been very happy with the performance so far. Now the little S Pen, so far it's been kind of a nifty, cool thing to play around with. I've used it a little bit and found some use for it with being able to scroll down and write numbers on some pictures and other items and kind of helping me to organize things. Overall though, it hasn't been something I would say that's a must-have. It's a nice little addition, but not something I've found a whole excessive amount of benefit from. It's okay. I'm sure as I use it more and get more experience with it, I'll find more things that it's useful for. So, it's just a little thing that's kind of a nice to have in there. And hey, if you got a little extra thing, why not? So I'm sure as I go along, it'll become a better tool as I learn more about how to use it. It does have some nice options. So I gotta say, this so far to me looks like a winner. And I'm very happy with it, and I still plan on holding on to my S10 just in case. It's always good to have a little extra backup, and always somebody that likes to be prepared. So 2 is better than 1, and the picture quality and the video quality of both of these phones is still very, very good. Obviously, there has been improvement in this new S22 Ultra, and it's, not a huge leap, but it certainly is a very observable leap in technology, especially with this 100 times zoom and being able to get pictures like that moon photo. That's doing at the level of some other cameras that cost a lot more than this. I also think the low light capability and the larger lens sizes are going to also really help me in later evening and kind of darker areas that I filmed in, where my poor little S10 did not quite perform in the ways that I wanted it to. So I do look forward to more fun times experimenting with how it's going to do in more of the less well lit areas I'll be working in. So I'm very happy so far, and I look forward to having some more experience and more good times with this phone, and I'll still probably have a little bit of fun with this phone too. So I gotta say, 2 thumbs up for both of these phones. Stay tuned, keep watching the videos that I make in my main YouTube world of doing reviews of other products and restaurants and other fun experiences around. So let's go have some fun with this, and comment below. Let me know how you think all these videos are looking compared to each other between the S10 and the S22 Ultra. If you're in the market for a new cell phone or other electronic device, I'll leave a link to Amazon Renewed in the comment section below, so you can take a look to see if you find a match for what your needs are. If you got value out of this video, I really would appreciate it if you would destroy that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, comment below, let me know what you thought about this video, and And while you're down there, check out the link to my Patreon account, as I do work for tips and I appreciate any help with that. Then would you kindly share this video with any of your friends or contacts that would enjoy it, as it really would help me with the YouTube algorithm. And tune in next time for more great videos and good times with NOLA Gent.
Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you would just click on the little circle here with a picture of my head in there and subscribe to the NOLA Gent channel, it would really help me a lot. I really appreciate it. Thank you.